Hi, guys. I'm sure you have heard of the city of Ajijic, beautiful, located on Lake Chapala. But did you know that the real name for Ajijic, the nickname, is the city of the fallen women? I just learned that recently. Um, and the reason is that Ahihic used to be full of very bad women, immoral women. So it was decided that they get punished by having their skull displayed publicly on this wall of an old schoolhouse, and their name was engraved on each skull. So there is evidence for eternity what they have done. That's how bad the women in Aghihi were. Well, of course, that's not true. This is what you are looking at, the famous Wall of the Dead. And it was created in 2016 um, by Efrem Gonzales. Here he is. And he was commissioned to do an painting on both walls of the corner of the schoolhouse. But when he looked at the condition of the wall, he said, "This can't be done. It's in such bad condition. The walls and the surface is so deteriorated. I can't do it." But at the same time, he participated in a contest for clay sculpture, and he won. He made first prize, and that gave him the idea to approach this installation differently. And he went by creating collages out of separate tiles with the skull. And he enlisted the entire community. They gave him the name of their loved ones, and he carved each skull, and there were 1,600 skulls on these two walls. So he carved all of them with the name of a loved one. Very unique skull. And when you look underneath the chin and you see that little hole there, that is for putting a candle behind it. And that is done on the famous Day of the Dead, which is November 2nd. That is a really, really big deal in Mexico. And here you see again the entire community again came together, and they light their skull and help to light the others, and they are lit from above. Everybody takes part in it. It takes hours to get this done, and it looks really, really beautiful. It's a super event. And the Day of the Dead, those November 2nd um, celebrations are very important in Mexico. They put little altars on every street, and even the pavement is covered with petals. The altars are ornated with candles and the pictures of the loved ones, and flowers everywhere. And the cemeteries are a piece of art. They are so decked out with flowers and arrangements. It's incredible. So that's the Dead of the Dead, the Day of the Dead, and that is what's done in Ajijic. So let me tell you the real story. It's called City of the Fallen Women because wherever you look, some woman is tumbling over the atrocious sidewalks in Ajijic. They are in such bad shape, from the tree trunks to the roots to all kinds of deterioration. So forget the cobblestones that are not like in Europe, nice and flat and fitting together. Forget walking in high heels. It's just horrible. So there are a lot of accidents and a lot of injuries. So that's why I don't want you to. Uh, here is a. This is And then you end up at the Red Cross here in Chapala, or in a hospital in uh, Ajijic, and I don't want you to do that. So wear reasonable shoes. I see women with flip flops, and it's beyond me. But again, Chapala doesn't have that problem. Usually we have very wide boulevards with in the middle landscaping, and the sidewalks are very wide and they are nice and smooth. And on the main tracks you have flat, like a lane where the tire goes, of flat stones. So it's much, much nicer. And we don't have fallen women. Okay, that's my take on it. I hope you enjoyed this little rumor clarification.